special people. It's a beautiful day on your favorite talk show. It's Talk to Be. It's Talk to Be, baby. Get. You know now. Guys, I am grateful for all the love and support that I get on this show. You guys are amazing. You guys are supportive. You guys are loving. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for showing us so much love. I am grateful. On behalf of my guest and myself, I'm here to say a very big thank you to all of you. I love you and I do not take you for granted. It's another day to learn. It's another day to hear another person's true life story. Guys, if you're here to subscribe to this channel, kindly do. You can also follow me on Facebook as Abiola Ayomide Adebayo. Please note all views and opinion expressed on this talk show is strictly that of my guest and not mine nor of Talk to Be. Please know that, and I always tell people Talk to Be show is not biased. If we bring anybody and you feel that you have a contrary opinion or you feel attacked or you feel the person is not saying the truth and you have your evidence, please, you can come. Everyone is welcome. It's not a show for only women, nor for celebrities or for guys alone. It's for everyone that has got something to share. So if you're out there, you have somebody said something about you and you feel that you want to defend yourself, check the number on timeline, Talk to Be. You can send us a message on WhatsApp or you send us a DM on our official page, Instagram, at Talk to Be 5000. Please send us a message. You're welcome. We are not biased at all. We are not the people that we only listen to the people that have come to tell us. I will not go about looking for other people to come and say their side of the story. But if you want to say it, please come on, just reach out to us. You're free to express yourself, to say your story, okay? And also, no one is allowed to come here and lie. You can be prosecuted for that, and I will not be a party to it. Though we screen stories before letting them come here. But if you know you have something to share, make sure you're saying the whole truth. And if anyone is involved, it's not for you to come and attack anybody. If anyone is involved, you must be ready to say it if you will ever mention it. Please, this place is not for you to come and accuse anybody wrongly. It is just for you to let out what you have bottled up in for so long. It's just for you to share your experience so that others can learn from it. Okay, I'll go for a short break. When I'm back, I will introduce my guest because she's already here to share her experience with us, and I'm sure you know you're surely going to learn something. I'll be right back. Please do not go away.
Talk to Be. Share your experience.
Thank you for staying tuned. Just in case you're just joining us, you're watching Talk to Be. As usual, it's another time to learn from people's story, to learn from their experiences, to pick what is yours. What you shouldn't pick, you can throw it away. But the ones that you should, please hold them tight. So I have my guest in the house. Join me as I welcome my guest. Hello, ma'am.
Hello, sis.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
So good to have you here.
Welcome.
Thanks for coming to share your experience with us. All right, let's go to business. Let's get to meet you. Who are you? What do you do?
Yes, my name is Abiola Kate Lawal.
Oh.
I'm a businesswoman.
Oh, what do you, my namesake?
Yeah.
What do you sell?
I'm a businesswoman. I produce liquid soap and cleaning products.
Okay.
And I have a little boutique for maize also.
Okay. Do you have do you do online so that we can put your handle there so people can support your business?
Yes, my cleaning product is online.
Okay.
So I've been doing it for souvenirs, for parties and all that. But now I want to push it into the market.
Okay.
Which I'll be doing on the ground. But very soon,
okay,
I'm going to drop it in the market.
Okay. All right. Let's get to meet you. How are you? How was growing up like for you? And tell us the reason you're here.
Yes, my growing up was a little bit hard because I grew up with my grandmother, my
Okay.
grandparents from the maternal side.
Okay.
Yes, but I have father-in-law.
Wow.
Yes,
Wow, so good to know that. We don't get to hear that all the time. God bless your dad.
yes. I am a single mother of three children, and I met the father in the church
Okay.
through his younger sister. So we started dating. Eventually, along the line, I got pregnant. As a young girl, I was just 20 years old. I didn't really know I was pregnant actually. So after like 4 months, it was the mother that said, "This girl is pregnant."
Whose mother?
The guy's mother. I
Okay.
said, "This girl is pregnant." I said, "Mommy, I don't know." So the father called me. Let me say my father-in-law. So I said the mother should take me to the hospital to go and abort the pregnancy. So we went to the first hospital. The doctor said, eléyìí ti lọ bí 5 months o. Ó máa take weeks kó tó lè yọ. She was scared. Wọ́n mú mi padà sílé. Wọ́n mú lọ sí second hospital the next day. Then the doctor now said, ṣe bọ́mọ yín ọkùnrin ni. Ẹ jẹ́ kó bí náà ó kù 4 months péré tí ó máa fi pé 9 months. Just let her be. So I have to leave the pregnancy. They got no choice than to allow me to leave it. So after I had that child, then the problem started. This guy would beat me. I think the first issue we had was when the baby was just 9 days old. 9 days old. We had this little quarrel. Then he started abusing my parents. Yeah, bye-bye. You know, èèyàn tí ò gbé níbi tí wọ́n ti sọ àwọn nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, I felt so bad. So I went upstairs to meet his dad because we were staying in the family house with them. So I went to report to his father that, "Daddy, your son is ó bú ìyá mi, ó bú bàbá mi." The father now said, kò yẹ kó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. At the end of the day, I was thinking they would tell him not to do that again. Because after that day, it still continue that same thing. If you had any issue, ìyá mi ló máa bú. If you had anything, bàbá mi ló máa bú. And I was like, a son of a pastor. Kò yẹ kó rí báyìí.
Your father-in-law is
He's a pastor. Yes.
Okay.
He's a pastor. I was like, a son of a pastor, kò yẹ kó rí báyìí. Then along the line, when the child was 2 years old, ó wá sick. Just 3 days, kí ara ọmọ gbóná. I couldn't afford 150 naira to buy mass queen for the child. I was jobless, now 20 years old girl. The guy himself, where is money? He said he doesn't have money. I have to call my mother. She said I should go to the nearby chemist to go and buy it on credit. Anytime she comes around, she's going to pay. Which I did. 2 days later, temperature ọmọ yẹn continue. Mo gbé ọmọ yẹn lọ bá wọn lókè. Being the first child, mi really mọ bó ṣe ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. So the mother now said, kò sí nǹkan tá a máa ṣe, ṣebó ti lo paracetamol, lọ máa lo paracetamol fún. Paracetamol ọjọ́ kìíní, ọjọ́ kejì, ọjọ́ kẹta. This thing is still there. Ó wá di ní ọjọ́ kan temperature yẹn ti wá wọ ọmọ yẹn lá. She was now shaking. Mo wá gbé lọ bá wọn pé ọmọ yìí ó tútù bẹ̀rẹ̀ kínní yìí. The mother now said, there's nothing she could do. And after that, but you people have a private hospital you are using. Let me take this child there. She said, àwọn jẹ gbèsè síbẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ gbèsè síbẹ̀. I have to call my mother. My mother said, take her there. I will pay up. I took the child there. They said we are going to do blood test first before anything. Mi ò lówó blood test. Blood test was just 700 naira that time.
Wow.
I came back to the house to meet the father. Bàbá ọmọ àti ẹ̀ bá nílé. Mo lọ bá àwọn bàbá ẹ̀ lókè. Baba said, he doesn't have any money. He only have 500 naira. He gave me 500 naira. Where will I get 200 naira for? I don't know anybody in that place, in that area. Then one girl was staying with them. She said, ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sí bus stop. Ká lọ tọrọ owó. About the child, we went to the next bus stop. I went to beg for 200 naira. Immediately I got the money, we did the test.
You were just in your early 20s at this time.
Yes, yes. We did the test. They said it's typhoid and malaria, this and that. I told the doctor she commenced the treatment that my mother is going to pay up. So eventually that night, because at the hospital láti ọ̀sán, bàbá ọmọ wa wò mí. The mother-in-law did not come. The sister-in-law, nobody came to check on us. So ìgbà tó wá di bí kọ 8 o'clock, I went to the house to take some clothes for the child. I met the father. Ìyẹn bàbá ọmọ fún rẹ̀, ó ń play music pẹ̀lú ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ nínú ilé. Ó ní òun sọ fẹ́ pé a wà lọ́spítà ni. He did not even answer me. I just picked what I want to pick. I went back to the hospital. Eventually that night, ọmọ yẹn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní temperature. Doctor ní wọ́n rí vein ẹ̀ pé wọ́n máa shave irun orí ẹ̀, wọ́n máa shave apá kan irun orí ẹ̀, pé ibẹ̀ ló máa pass drip sí. Doctor yẹn shave irun orí ẹ̀, wọ́n fi drip síbẹ̀. Kò tó 30 minutes ibẹ̀ yẹn wá swell up, ó wá wú. Wọ́n á ní kó lọ pe doctor. Ìkọ́ tí mo sọ yìí ti lọ bí 10 p.m. Wọ́n á ní kó lọ pe doctor wá. Wọ́n wá lọ pe doctor yẹn, wọ́n wá yọ drip yẹn. Bàtà àtọ̀ yọ drip yẹn. So ó ti wá look pale lórí bed yẹn. She was not asking for tea. I didn't even have 30 naira to buy Bovita or Milo for her. So I called my mother. She said, okay, it's late already. She will come around 5 o'clock in the morning as early as possible. So the mother did not come. Nobody from the family, even Baba Omo did not come. Ìdájí mom sí mi wá dé. Ó kàn dàbí pé ọmọ yẹn retí kó dé kó fún òun ní tea yẹn ni. Immediately bó ṣe dé báyìí, tó gbé tí mo bá wọn pò, tó gbé tó ń fún báyìí. Ó kàn sọ mommy. 2 spoon nìkan ló gbà tó dé dákẹ́.
Jesus.
Yes. 2 spoon nìkan ló gbà tó dákẹ́. Bó ṣe dákẹ́, even the doctor was shaking. I don't even know. Mi tẹ́ mọ̀ bó ṣe ṣe mí. Mo kàn sáré gba ilé yẹn lọ ni pé wọ́n á lọ gbá lẹ́kùn pé wọ́n ní kí ló ṣe ọmọ ti dákẹ́. My mother-in-law tó ní àwọn ò lè tẹ̀lé mi lọ hospital torí pé àwọn jẹ gbèsè síbẹ̀. Wọ́n lọ hospital yẹn gbà tó mọ́ kú. Bàbá ọmọ tí ò débẹ̀, ó máa yọjú hospital yẹn gbà tó mọ́ kú. That same my mother-in-law was the one that backed the dead child on her back. Tó gbé tó lọ sí. Láti hospital lọ ti gbé òkú ọmọ sẹ́yìn fúnra wọn. Mo wá wo báyìí pé ìyá yìí ò bá mi kun àlàyé ọmọ lọ hospital kó gba treatment, but wọ́n lè bá mi gbé òkú ọmọ sẹ́yìn. Ó dà pé ọ̀tá mi fẹ́ ní mental problem. Daddy fell on in Sunday morning. That Sunday morning, wọ́n máa ṣe service nínú church wọn. Everybody move as if nothing happened. Even the mother tó gbé ọmọ pọ̀n, dead ọmọ tó kú tó lọ sí. She came back, wọ́n gbé oúnjẹ síwájú wọn, wọ́n jẹun. As if nothing happened. I was like, fine. Kí ni mo fẹ́ ṣe? My mother friend, wọ́n ṣàwá, wọ́n mú mi kúrò níbẹ̀. Mo lò 2 months lílé wa. They didn't come to check on me. Except the grandmother. The maternal grandmother that came to check up on me. It was the old woman that was now saying, má padà bọ̀. Ibi tó ti bímọ kan sí tẹ́lẹ̀ àlè sọ pé torí pé ọmọ ti ṣaláìsìn kó wá ṣe kí n kó fìbẹ̀ sílẹ̀. Mo ṣáà tún padà. I got pregnant again.
You went back on
I
your
went
own.
back. I went
The guy
back.
didn't come to.
Later he came with his grandmother. His grandmother forced him. He came back and this that. Mo bó ṣe fẹ́ face me kíníkan. I went back. I got pregnant. This quarreling, fighting, beating continues under his parents, under their nose. Ó máa nà mí, mo máa dákú. Ó máa nà mí, mo máa faint, mo máa kọ foam lẹ́nu. As a pastor tí a dé wà ní under roof wọn, they didn't say anything bad about it. All they would do is, ó ti burú jù. Mo wá know your second born mi yẹn, because now the first one is late. We had an accident, so mo lò 2 months hospital. Ọjọ́ tó discharge mi hospital, this guy ó mú ọmọ rogun, ó fi ń nà mí lẹ́sẹ̀, ó ní ẹsẹ̀ láti ń lọ aláboyún. I don't even know what I did to him that day. Mi tẹ̀lé rántí nǹkan tí mo ṣe. Mo wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pariwo. Ọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀kan ló wà ní church ní ẹ wá bọ́ta pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ níbẹ̀ yẹn ni ó tún na ẹni tó ṣẹ̀dí ní hospital ni kí ló ṣe fún ẹ.
And you were pregnant?
Yes, heavily pregnant, 7 months old. Pé kí ni nǹkan tó ṣe fún ẹ? Ìyá yẹn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Tí bá ní mo lóyún, I'll be the one to buy ẹrù ọmọ myself. Yes, because he will tell you that he doesn't have any money. Má rẹ̀rù ọmọ fúnra mi. All they do is to do naming ceremony for me. And when they do naming ceremony, àwọn èèyàn máa wò pé ọmọ yìí ń gbádùn níbẹ̀ yẹn. But at the end of the day, ọjọ́ kejì jọ́ kò mọ̀gàn kò sí oúnjẹ tí máa jẹ. As a breastfeeding mother. Ọmọ ní wọ́n pẹran wọ́n ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀, but ọjọ́ kejì jọ́ kò mọ̀ kò sí oúnjẹ tí máa jẹ nínú ilé yẹn. Ìyá mi ló ṣe máa gbé oúnjẹ wa, ló ṣe máa gbé food stuff wa. So ìjà yẹn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Before I lost that my first child, I could remember we had one fight on a Sunday ni. Oúnjẹ ló dájàlẹ̀. Mo sóúnjẹ, ó ti jẹun tiẹ̀, èmi ò dẹ̀ kí n jẹun. For morning service, that after church, I will come and eat. This guy came back to eat the food. So after church, now I was like, I won't eat this one. Kí ló dé o bá ti má jẹ? Dúró dìrọ̀lẹ́. Tí mo breastfeed ọmọ kí n dúró dìrọ̀lẹ́. Ó nà mí. Ó nà mí. I was shouting now. The father came. Ó yá. Palẹ̀ mẹ́rin. Ó yá. Mo fẹ́ tilẹ̀kùn yàrá ẹ̀. Mo ṣáà wá gbé box ọmọ mi. The father was not telling one guy there that kó fi ọgbọ́n gba ọmọ yẹn lọ́wọ́ mi. Èmi ti bọ́ yẹ signal mo kàn sọ̀rọ̀ sí ọmọ yẹn lẹ́yìn mo kàn pọ́n ni. Ní ọ̀sán gan ló lé mi jáde. That was before the child died. Mo wá padà sílé.
Oh, that same
first
died.
years. Mo wá padà sílé. He came back to beg. Mo tún padà before I now lost the child. You see the second born tí mo ní ó nà mí nígbà tí mo wà nínú oyún ẹ̀yìn. Ó tún ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ fún mi nígbà tí ọmọ yẹn ò tí pé 41 days. We had issue again. Ó nà mí. I was crying. As a woman now, apá mi ò lè kà náà ọkùnrin. The father came. Ẹ bọ́ta, mo fẹ́ tilẹ̀kùn. I was having a baby, ọmọ tó ti pé 41 years old lọ́wọ́.
41 days.
Yes. Bàbá ní ẹ bọ́ta, mo fẹ́ tilẹ̀kùn. Ó ti lọ bí to 12 lóru. The father locked the door. He sent me out. Wọ́n lé òun náà jáde o. He locked the door. Ibo mo fẹ́ sùn sí pẹ̀lú ọmọ lọ́wọ́. Mo wá gbé ọmọ yẹn báyìí. Ibo mo fẹ́ lọ táwọn fẹ́ lọ bá. Àwọn èèyàn mi ò gbé ládùúgbò yẹn. Ní òru mo wá wọnú street. Mo wá lọ kọlẹ̀kùn lé àwọn ènìyàn. Mo wá ń kí. Because it got to a stage, ọmọ yẹn ti ń feel cold. Ó ti ń gbọ̀n. Mo wá ń kọlẹ̀kùn. Ẹ ṣílẹ̀kùn fún mi. Kò sẹ́ni tó dá mi lò. But eventually ẹnìkan ṣílẹ̀kùn fún mi. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ẹ ṣe mi kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ìyẹn ọmọ yẹn ṣe ti ń gbọ̀n. Ìyẹn kò gbà lọ́ọ̀ mi pé mo ní nǹkan bàbá yẹn ló ṣẹlẹ̀. Ibẹ̀ ni mo wá sùn dọjọ́ kejì. Mo wá padà sí inú ilé yẹn. Bàbá ẹni tó lé mi jáde tọ́jọ́ lé wa jáde. Àṣé wọ́n retí pé kémi wá bí gbà lọ ni. I went back into the compound. I met the guy in the room sleeping on the bed. Ṣé bí wọ́n jọ láwọn méjèèjì kúrò ni? Báwo lòun ṣe wá ti padà wọlé tó yẹ kó ti sùn sórí bed? I went to his grandmother to go and tell the mama, ẹ wá bá mi bẹ̀ daddy, kó jẹ́ kí n wọlé padà. Ìyá yẹn wá bá mi bẹ̀, mo wọlé padà. This thing continued like that. I had the third child again. Yes, I had 4 kids for him. 4.
Sorry, Ma.
Yeah.
He was beating you.
Yes.
He was torturing you like that. You had the first, the second, the fourth,
fourth.
in the same house.
Yes.
Why?
I don't even know. That is what I say. This life is beyond physical. Yes. Because I don't even know. I was thinking it's the right thing. And àwọn èèyàn tí mo tún wá wà pẹ̀lú níbẹ̀, àwọn bíi co-wife, they make me to believe it's normal thing. O ti bímọ àkọ́kọ́ síbẹ̀, ṣé o fẹ́ máa ṣí kiri ni? O máa gbà náà ni. They make me to feel it's normal thing. Because the way bí mo ṣe rí àwọn ìyàwó nílé yẹn, tó bá ṣe máa treat wọn, wọ́n rí bí normal thing. Àwọn ìyàwó yẹn náà ti rí bí normal thing. As in, tiẹ̀ kọ́ ni àkọ́kọ́. So just adjust to it. You get used to it.
Why is everybody getting married in the same house and living there?
It's a big family house. The father has 2 wives.
The pastor?
Yes, he has 2 wives. And he has like 14 children. So you could imagine me being among them. Ẹ mọ̀ náà, obìnrin dẹ̀ pọ̀ nínú àwọn yẹn. Ìjà máa ṣẹlẹ̀ dáadáa. Even nǹkan tí ń bá ṣe, wọ́n máa ní mo ṣe. Ìkan ti wọnú yàrá wá rí tó wá fọ́ mi létí. And he was sitting down. Àjọ ní issue náà ni he was abusing me. Èmi náà dẹ̀ bú padà. Ìyẹn bọ̀dá wọn. Ìyẹn dẹ̀ kọjá, òun bú bọ̀dá mi, ó bá wọlé, òun bú bọ̀dá mi yí pa ẹ̀ létí mi. Ẹni yìí mo jùlọ kò ṣe bí 8 years mo gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Wọ́n wá sọ pé àbúrò ẹ̀ ló fọ́ mi létí yìí náà. Bó ṣe ṣe rè tó ń wo tẹlifíṣàn. Mr. àbúrò ẹ̀ ló fọ́ bó ṣe ṣe rè. Mo kàn fà yẹn ni, mo kàn fọ́ létí padà bá ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìjà nìyẹn. So eventually mo ṣáà ń forí tì kò ń fún wa lówó oúnjẹ o. If he asks for anything, he doesn't have òun ò ní ni. There was a day mo breastfeed ọmọ kò sí iná NEPA. kò sówó tí mo fẹ́ fi ra candle fún wa lówó ká ra candle òun ò lówó lọ́wọ́ ó dẹ̀ lọ ra tíì ó dẹ̀ mú nínú òkùnkùn níbẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ ń breastfeed ọmọ nínú òkùnkùn ẹ mọ̀ gbogbo kíní ẹ wá jẹ́ kí n wá wo wípé I have to work I have to earn something for myself if I continue like this àwọn parents mi ló ń fóúnjẹ lọ́rùn fi oúnjẹ lọ́rùn ẹ lọ́rùn
fóúnjẹ ránṣẹ́.
pé I cannot stay like this mo ṣáà wò pé I have to do something. I went to meet one of my aunties. She gave me 5,000 naira. Mo lọ sí Ìdúmọ̀tà. Mo lọ ra jewelries. Mo ra undies àwọn obìnrin. Mo kó sínú poly bag. Mo ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ta kiri àdúgbò nìyẹn. Then mo tún máa ṣe teaching. Àwọn jẹ́ ló sí mi láti máa rí owó. Mo ṣáà pé kí lè máa feed. This guy we still ó máa tún jí mi lówó. Tí bá tún complain wá ní ìyá ẹ̀ máa ní mi ò máa dúpẹ́ pé ó rí owó tèmi jí. Pé èmi ò máa dúpẹ́ pé ó rí owó tèmi jí.
What does that mean?
I don't even know. There was a time nígbà ayé Sir Jem I went to my grandfather's burial in Delta State so one of my uncle gave me money pé àwọn ò rí bí bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ pé kí n ra phone mo wá ra phone yẹn when his uncle torí phone yẹn lọ́wọ́ mi wọ́n ní ó ti ń lo phone ni mo ní yes nílé tí àwọn ìyàwó ògì ṣáájú ọkùnrin ọkọ ẹ̀ ṣoríire o gbé phone yẹn fọ́kọ ẹ̀ kó máa lò. Yes. His uncle told me that. Nílé táwọn ìyàwó kì í ṣáájú ọkùnrin ọkọ ṣoríire gbé fóònù ẹ̀ yẹn fún ọkọ ẹ̀ kó máa lò. Wọ́n wà báyìí pé fóònù. Wọ́n á sọ fún mi ní kò possible. Mo ní uncle mi ló rà á fún mi pé kó lè máa rí ibi bá mi sọ̀rọ̀. I cannot give it to him. Why will I give it to him? Wọ́n mú mi lọ́tà o. Wọ́n bá mi jà gbogbo period yẹn just because I did not release the phone to him. Èmi ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn kò tí wàá tí yé mi nígbà yẹn. Pé nílé táwọn kò tí yé mi. So as time goes on mo wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí láti nílé táwọn torí nígbà tí mo ti wá ń ṣiṣẹ́ tí mo ti ní change díẹ̀díẹ̀ láti fi bọ́ ara mi a lot of issue wá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ó ń ṣà ń ṣẹlẹ̀ mo wá ní ìsọ̀ níwájú ọ̀dọ̀ wọn there's a market opposite their house I was like this is opportunity for me mo lọ bá ìyá ọlọ́jà wọ́n fún mi ní space mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí níta then one of my aunty ọkọ bàtà fún mi but you can't just be sitting there at home. Eventually, one of my friend introduced me to good business. 9,000 péré mo fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ o. Just mo lọ ra slim, tiny. Yes, ni mo fi bẹ̀rẹ̀. So wọ́n ti wá rí pé things have changed. Ìkan ti ń change. Lọ́ bá sọ pé èmi ń lo oògùn ọmọ àwọn.
Who said that?
It was somebody from the compound there pé ó gbọ́kọ̀ tí àwọn ẹbí ọkùnrin sọ ni pé òun lo oògùn ọmọ àwọn. Wọ́n wáyé pé oògùn wo ni mò ń lò kí ni mo tí ní I didn't even have anything o. It's just pé kéèyàn kọ̀ tiẹ̀ sì máa rí nǹkan fi sẹ́nu kó má dàbí pé ebi máa máa pa mí. Torí gbogbo ìgbà ni máa pọn mo sẹ́yìn tí máa lọ sí bus stop tí máa tọrọ owó láti jẹun.
You beg for money.
Yes, because mo máa wà ní láti àárọ̀ mi ní oúnjẹ jẹ ìyẹn ò dẹ̀ wá ní pé kó fún mi ní fresh oúnjẹ nǹkan tí mo ń pè pé kó fún mi ní fresh oúnjẹ tó ti sè tó ti bu ẹja nú ẹ̀jẹ̀ tán èmi náà lọ máa rán ní nǹkan ọbẹ̀ yẹn lọ rà wá nínú ọjà o èmi ní máa lọ rà wá sometimes they will ask me to cook the soup tí bá dẹ̀ bá wọn ṣe tán wọn bí mi rí kí n bu ọbẹ̀ yẹn ṣe mọ̀ pé nígbà táwọn dẹ̀ wàá bù ṣe bóyá kó bu tèmi fún mi ni pé ọmọ tó tiẹ̀ wà pẹ̀lú wa wọn ò ní bu fún mi tí ẹja bá ti wá tán nínú ẹ̀ wọ́n á pe yá lágbájá wá gba pọ́ọ̀tù ọbẹ̀ yìí ọjọ́ kan ni mo wá kọ̀ wọ́n ṣe ní wá gba pọ́ọ̀tù ọbẹ̀ mo ní mọ́mí ẹ má worry mo ti wà okay ibẹ̀ lọ́ ti wá rí wípé lọ́ ti wá sọ wípé ó dà pé wọ́n ti ń kọ́ mi you understand pé bóyá àwọn kan ti ń kọ́ mi kò dé ṣe pé àwọn kan kọ́ mi mo realize àwọn kankan ni because ìyá yìí máa kó aṣọ lẹ̀ ó máa ga báyìí aṣọ àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ àwọn sisi tó mi àti tí wọ́n jù mí lọ wọ́n máa kó aṣọ máa fọṣọ gbogbo ọwọ́ mi máa gbọ̀n aṣọ tí mi ò fọ̀ rí nílé wa àwọn èèyàn máa sọ pé ilé ọkọ ni ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ni ó fi ń kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ni ibẹ̀ mo ti mọ bó ṣe ń dáná ọgì mi ìdáná ọgì rí nílé wa ibẹ̀ mo ti mọ bó ṣe ń ṣe so many things tí mo face nílé yẹn ìkọ̀kan wá ṣẹlẹ̀.
Before nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn, were you married to him?
No.
Your parents allowed you.
Because it got to a stage, my dad even fought my mom because of it. ìwọ ló lọ fi ọmọ mi fún wọn ní church torí wọn ò wá dànù wọn ò ṣe introduction nothing anytime tí bá mẹ́nu bà pé they should do introduction because my grandfather keep saying kọ́ wá pé mani kò tí they won't even answer me they will not even.
From the beginning, was there no discussion like that?
When I had the first child, when I was pregnant with the first child, wọ́n lọ sí ilé wa pé ọmọ wa fún ọmọ yín lóyún. Then wọ́n wá ní tó bá bímọ tán wọ́n wá ṣe àwọn nǹkan táwọn bá lè ṣe tó bá bímọ tán ni mo wà for many years. Wọ́n padà tí mi bá wá ń béèrè pé kọ́ ṣe a ní ṣé àwọn ìwọ ni mo fẹ́ lọ tọrọ ni mi ò lè tọrọ ẹ̀ náà mi ò lè fẹ́. My father-in-law has once told me pé kí n bí gba ọmọ ìyẹn ò ní pé kó fẹ́ mi líṣu lọ́kà pé ká bímọ fún ni ìyẹn ò ní pé kéèyàn jẹ́ ọkọ ẹni. When he made that statement, I don't even really understand it. It was later I was not digesting it. Pé ká bímọ fún ni kọ́lé èèyàn fi ń jẹ́ ọkọ ẹni o kì í ṣèyàwó lágbájá. Yes, he told me. He said, oh, kì í ṣèyàwó lágbájá bó bí gba ọmọ kò kí n ṣọkọ ẹ̀. Mo dẹ̀ ti wà lórí third born.
At that time. It
got to a stage ó máa fi bàbá mi lò. Yes. Ṣé mi tí jẹun tó bá ní ó yá bá ní fi mí lẹ̀ o máa fún mi lẹ́sẹ̀ báyìí. And he is huge now. He's taller. I will have no choice. But ó wá ṣe kankan lọ́jọ́ lóru kan mo wá kí after tó ṣe tán mo wá sọ pé máa lọ report fọlọ́pàá ó fipá bá mi lò ní mo ti máa ń ṣe tí ò bá tẹ́ mi lọ́rùn kò tẹ́ mi lọ́rùn láti ṣe ni ilé ò fọ́ọ̀sì mi ó nà mí. Àṣé I don't know, maybe it's the father that was behind the video, I don't know, because the second morning the father called me wọ́n dẹ̀ pé òun náà pé tí ọkọ ẹ bá fipá bẹ́ẹ̀ lò pọ̀ yẹn ò ṣe é rẹ́pì ẹ̀tọ́ ẹ̀ ló gbà. The father was not telling me that tó bá fipá bẹ́ẹ̀ lò ẹ̀tọ́ ẹ̀ ló gbà ẹ̀tọ́ ẹ̀ ló gbà. I couldn't even say anything because the man, you cannot face him. When he's talking, you have to be on your knees. You have to be on your knees when he's talking. Ẹ̀tọ́ ẹ̀ ló gbà kò ń ṣe rẹ́pì tó bá ṣe gbogbo èpè tó ń ṣe yẹn gan because ẹ mọ̀ bó ṣe ká mi lára gbogbo èpè tó ń ṣe yẹn kò lè ṣe torí ẹ̀tọ́ ẹ̀ ló gbà. That was how far tó máa ń lọ pẹ̀lú mi. Tó dẹ́ pé kò sí ẹni tí máa lè sọ pé mo fẹ́ fẹjú ẹ̀sùn. Tí bá ní mo fẹjú ẹ̀sùn gún màdá pé mo tún fi petrol sí iná ni because they will always side him. Anything is wọ́n máa side ẹni. Tó máa jí mi lówó, ó máa mówó, ó máa ṣe everything. Tí bá complain ní kí mi èmi wá dúpẹ́ kóró tèmi jí. Kò tiẹ̀ tí wọ́n ṣe yẹn nìkan, ó tún kó obìnrin. Tí ẹ pé inú yàrá kan la wà níbẹ̀, la wà ní inú compound yẹn, ó máa tún gbé obìnrin wá sí opposite yàrá bí tá a wà. Ó ní ọjọ́ kan tó ṣe tára mi ò gbà, I have to go and knock on the door that night because mo rí nígbà tó wọlé síbẹ̀, mo dẹ̀ rí lady yẹn níbẹ̀, mo lọ kọ́ lọ ẹkún pé no. Ó nà mí bí ẹyin máa kú lóru ọjọ́ yẹn. Ó nà mí bí. Kí ni àwọn òbí ẹ̀ sọ? The mother told me, o kì í jókòó jẹ́ ibi tó bá fi ẹ́ sílé yẹ kó ṣọ́ kí ló lọ́ ń bá wọn fún kí ló kàn ṣe kinní kan. Ṣé mi ò mọ̀ pé ilé olórogún lèmi wá ni? Yes, mother was telling me pé ṣé mi ò mọ̀ pé ilé olórogún lèmi wá ni? Ó nà mí lóru ọjọ́ yẹn. Lóru ọjọ́ yẹn, this guy ó wá lọ gbé drum àwọn ìlú samba yẹn. Ó wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ìlú báyìí. Ẹ wò ìyàwó, ṣé o fáìn ni? Èmi ní K-leg, èmi ṣe kinní kan, àwọn àbúrò ẹ̀ wá ń jó sí. Mo wá jókòó, mo wá ń kí. Because gbogbo time yẹn, wọ́n jẹ́ kí n máa ríra pé I'm nobody. Wọ́n jẹ́ kí n máa rí pé there's no way I could go. Òun náà máa sọ pé, o ti bímọ fún mi, o ti ṣe kinní kan, níbo ló fẹ́ lọ, ta ló fẹ́ fẹ́ ẹ? O ti di after 4, o ti di kinní kan. So, ó jẹ́ kí n ní low self-esteem tó yẹ pé ẹ mọ̀ náà even àwọn co-wife mi gan tó bá yẹn lọ́dọ̀ ta ló tún bá aṣọ sọ́rùn ìyàwó yín tó tún wọ̀ báyìí you understand because I was passing through a lot of things. Ó wá ní ọjọ́ kan the last born ó ti wá fẹ́ pé ọdún kan mo wá lọ sí mo ti ní ìsọ̀ tí mo ti ń tajà mo wá padà dé ọmọ kékeré náà tó bá ní wọ́n fi ẹsẹ̀ sẹ́nu wọ́n á ní wọ́n fẹ́ jẹ adìyẹ ni. So my mother now sent ẹdìyẹ pé okay kí n pa fún ní kìíní. Mo wá so ẹdìyẹ mọ́lẹ̀ sí ẹnu ọ̀nà, mo wọnú yàrá. His younger brother, his step brother, ó dẹ̀ wá sí, ó dẹ̀ fún ẹdìyẹ yẹn lọ́rùn pa. Ó fún ẹdìyẹ yẹn lọ́rùn pa, ó sálọ. Mo wá bọ́ síta, that is how àwọn wicked things tó máa ṣe fún mi. Mo wá bọ́ síta, mo rí bóyá sálọ, mo wá lọ bá ẹ̀gbọ́n pé lágbájá ló ṣe nǹkan báyìí tó sálọ yìí. Ìyẹn náà wá lọ bá pé kí ló tó ṣe nǹkan báyẹn. Wọ́n ṣáà. Later I now got to know that they said daddy wọn ló sọ pé kó lọ fún ẹdìyẹ tèmi gbé wálé yẹn kó lọ pa. Pé èmi lọ gbé ẹdìyẹ Ògùn wálé. According to what I heard. Pé daddy ló ní kóun lọ ṣe. Pé bo ló ti rẹ́dìyẹ tó gbé wálé. Ẹdìyẹ tí ìyá mi fún mi pé kí n pa fún ọmọ tó ń fi ìka sí, tó ń fi ẹsẹ̀ sẹ́nu. Gbogbo yẹn ó ti wá as in ó ti wá ń ṣe mí bákan. Tó jẹ́ pé my daughter, my holy daughter, I don't really want to talk about that one yet. Ẹ̀mọ̀ tí bá ti jáde tí mo ti lọ sí sọ, a lot of things máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ yẹn nílé yẹn. Tó jẹ́ pé tí bá ti dé, wọ́n máa sọ ọ̀tá ni mo fẹ́ fẹjọ́ sùn. Wọ́n máa ní you understand mi ì lé ẹni tí mo lè lọ bá wọn ò ní believe. Ó ní ọjọ́ kan ìkan lára àwọn step brother ó na son mi nínú street. Àwọn èèyàn ló gbé lórí ẹ̀. Ẹni ọmọ tó jù lọ like 4 years ó jókòó lé lórí ọ̀nà. Níbi tí enmity yẹn dé. Àwọn èèyàn wá pè mí pé ọmọ yìí ló na ọmọ yìí ní títì. I called the father because báyìí ni lágbájá ṣe ó cut phone. Ibẹ̀ mo ti wá wò pé I go die for this place o. Because if care is not taken, these people don't really want me. They are telling me go. Several times, lots of them pé máa lọ. Ìyá ẹ̀ ti sọ fún mi fi ọmọ mi sílẹ̀. Bíọ́lá fi ọmọ mi sílẹ̀ máa lọ. Èmi mo kàn wò pé ṣé ibi tí mo ti bímọ sí kìíní kan. Even ibi tá tí mo sí, kò ṣe pé òun ló sọ school fees ọmọ. He never paid for the children's school fees for once. Even while we are there, I paid everything myself. Tí n bá rí owó sọ táwọn ọmọ yẹn bá lọ sí school bóyá ọ̀sẹ̀ kan, kò sí ẹni tó máa bèrè lọ́wọ́ mi pé kí ló dé táwọn ọmọ yóò fi lọ sí school. He never paid for once. But the only money tí mo lè sọ pé àwọn ọmọ yẹn jẹ wọ́n was 17,000 naira. Tí ọkọ àbúrò ẹ̀ tó fún wa. Because I have to complain for the man. Ìgbà tí màá yẹn dé láti UK, wọ́n sọ pé àwọn ọmọ mi lọ sí school. Wọ́n nílò 17,000. Wọ́n ní kékeré máa wọlé. He sent the money to his wife. His wife did not give me. He gave it to his brother. Ó lọ sọ ní school. That was the only school fees. Tí àwọn ọmọ yẹn jẹ níbẹ̀ yẹn. And it's not from them directly, it's from their in-law. So nothing tó ń bá mi ṣe, nothing. I suffer for everything myself. Ó wá tó stage kan, wọ́n ti wá ń dá nǹkan sínú oúnjẹ fún wa. Torí mo lè dé lálẹ́ kí n wọ́n ọmọ bẹ̀, kí n ti bá iyọ̀, bóyá mo fẹ́ taste ẹ̀ báyìí, máa pé iyọ̀ gidi. Mo ti dé tí mo bá kẹrù tó ti èmọ̀, ibi mo dáwọ́ pé nǹkan ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Ọjọ́ ti máa kúrò níbẹ̀. Mo kàn ra mú poly bag lásán ni because mo kàn ra fàṣọ ọmọ mi síbẹ̀. Mo kàn bọ́ta ní alẹ́. Mo rántí pé owó mọ́tò mi gan ò tó. Yes, àwọn èèyàn máa rò pé kí ló dé tí mi ò kúrò níbẹ̀ nígbà tí ọmọ alákọ̀ọ́kọ́. Fine, mo fẹ́ kúrò but wọ́n jẹ́ kó yé mi wípé ibi tí mo ti bímọ kọ sí bó tẹ̀ jẹ́ pé kò sí láyé mọ́ pé ayé á bá mi kà. Wọ́n ní after one. Àwọn tó súnmọ́ mi níbẹ̀ mentality tó ń fún mi nìyẹn pé kò sí nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ ṣe wọ́n máa bá mi kà wọ́n ní after one. That's why I went back. Torí ẹ̀ ló jẹ́ kí n padà síbẹ̀. Then wọ́n sọ fún mi pé ó sì máa change. Ó máa change. Ọmọ kìíní, ọmọ kejì, ọmọ kẹta, ọmọ kẹrin. Nígbà tí mo ti lóyún fourth born tó ti wà ní 2 months, ó stop láti bá mi ní ìkọ̀ṣepọ̀. Time yẹn ó gbé obìnrin kan wálé, ó lóun fẹ́ fẹ́ as second wife. Nígbà tí mo rí, I went to meet the father that ọmọ yẹn fẹ́ second wife. Àwa táwa nílé gan àìtí ìyókò bọ́ wa. Ṣé nínú yàrá kan yìí náà? The father told me, àwọn ọmọ ẹni kò mú lọ́kọ. Ẹni tá à ń gbéyàwó wá bá kò kí n garun. Àwọn ọmọ ẹni kò mú lọ́kọ. I was pregnant o. Mo ní okay sir. Ìgbà tí mo wá ń lọ, wọ́n wá gbé bread fún mi. Is it bread or custard? Wọ́n ṣàgbé, I think it's bread. Wọ́n wá gbé bread fún mi pé gbà lọ jẹ. mo dẹ̀ gbà, mo dẹ̀ bọ́ sísàlẹ̀, mo dẹ̀ ṣe kíni, dẹ̀ face business mi. There was a day mo wà ní ibi tí mo ti ń tajà, mo wá sílé wá tọ̀ because ìsọ̀ ni raise òru máa ń wọlé. Mo wá sílé wá tọ̀, so nígbà tí mo yí ara mi tán, mo wá fomi ṣọ ojú mi. This guy came to meet me there níbi tí mo ti ń fojú mi pé aṣẹ́wó wá ń fojú fáwọn ọlọ́kadà. Ó gà mí lọ́rùn báyìí. Ó fi ojú mi, ẹ̀gbẹ́ ojú mi fi há ògiri. Ẹ máa wo ògiri ṣàkàṣàkà yẹn paint yẹn, ó fi há ojú mi. I was crying. Àwọn parents wà nílé wọn gbọ́. Ìgbà tí mo wá sọdá padà sí inú ọjà, àwọn ṣọ́kadà gbá ẹni, ìyá lágbájá nísinsìnyí. Mo ní ọ̀kadà gbá mi o. Lágbájá ló ṣe nǹkan báyìí. People were like, ha! Bàbá èdè wà nulẹ̀ yẹn. Àwọn yé èdè wà ní, ṣé wọn ò gbọ́ ni? Wọ́n kú máa ń gbọ́. There was a day tó yẹ pé ó nà mí, ó fọ́ plank pákó mọ́ mi lẹ́yìn. Mi ò lè nàró for weeks. That day my parents came.
Do you have any proof of all these things at all? Any?
Then I was not using a good phone. Nígbà yẹn láti sọ pé mo fẹ́ máa camera evidence, but those are real things tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni. Àwọn nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni. Tí àwọn náà dẹ̀ mọ̀, except if they want to lie. Because wọ́n máa ń parọ́ gan. Wọ́n lè parọ́ mọ́ òkú, kókù gan yí inú sàárè pé yéè, kí ló dé tẹ parọ́ tó tó ìmọ̀ mi. Nígbà tó fọ́gi mọ́ mi lẹ́yìn, I called my parents. I could not walk. Daddy mi àti mọ́mísí mi wá síbẹ̀ lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn. That was the first day my dad is going to set his eyes on the man. Yeah, Pastor Lágbájá, a pastor, and you are here. Your son is doing this to my daughter, Pastor Lágbájá. So that means, my father is from Muslim background. So he was shocked that as a pastor, they wà nínú ilé, ọmọ yìí dẹ̀ ṣe nǹkan báyìí. Bàbá ni pastor wo ló ń pè? Pastor wo ló ń pè? The Bible tó wà lọ́wọ́ wọ́n sọ sílẹ̀. I was not there. My father told me everything. I was downstairs now. Wọ́n sọ sílẹ̀, wọ́n wá roll. Wọ́n pa aṣọ báyìí, wọ́n bá yọ ẹ̀ṣẹ́. Súnmọ́ mi kájà. Yes. Then my daddy was not saying, Pastor, kí n súnmọ́ ẹ kájà. Oh, no. And Pastor òṣìwò ló ń pariwo. That just walked down. Ọkọ wa bá mi sáré pé tó bá fẹ́ parẹ́ síbí ni kò parẹ́ o. Àwọn eléyìí, hey. Then my dad left. Bọ̀bọ́ yóò súnmọ́ mi pé oògùn wo ló máa lò fẹ́yìn yẹn. No. Èmi fúnra mi mo take care ara mi. Ó ní ọjọ́ kan náà ó nà mí. Grandmother ló wọlé ló rescue mi lásìkò yẹn. Torí ó ti fún mi lọ́rùn, mo ti ń po foam lórí bed mi tẹ̀ mọ́ kan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ mọ́. Mo ní ọmọ lọ́wọ́. Kò tí wọ 41 days, mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bímọ ni. So ìyá yẹn wá gbé oúnjẹ ọmọ fún mi, oúnjẹ àmàlà àárọ̀ ni grandma yẹn wá gbé fún mi. That grandmother was the only person that really showed me love in that family. Wọ́n wá gbé oúnjẹ yẹn wá fún mi. So bó ṣe wọlé báyìí, màá kọ́ rí pé eléyìí wà lórí bẹ́ẹ̀. Màmá yẹn ló wá bugbe ta ẹ gbà mí. Àwọn èèyàn wá wọlé. Ìgbà tí màá lajú mo kàn rí pé gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀dì ti tutù ni. Wọ́n wá bí mi pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Kí ni nǹkan tó dẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀? Mo ṣe ẹ̀wẹ̀ fún bébì tán ni. Ẹni tóun fún rẹ̀ fi sùn, he left it on the floor there because kò sùn sórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì mọ́. He left it on the floor there kò ká. Ìgbà tí mo ṣe ẹ̀wẹ̀ fọmọ tán, mo try láti clean nínú ilé. Àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n ti lọ sí school, mo ti ká àwọn yẹn lọ sí school. Ó wá ní mọ́mí pí ẹ o, akólẹ̀ ti dé, àwọn mọ́tò tó fi ń kólẹ̀ wọ́n ti dé pé kó wá kólẹ̀ sínú mọ́tò in a big family house. They see me as a slave. Wọn ò ní ṣe ẹni tèmi lọ́ máa pè kí wá ṣe. Ẹni tó ṣẹ̀ bímọ pẹ̀lú ara tútù. Mo wá sọ pé okay, mo múra fọ́mọ lọ́wọ́, let me dress up the child. Mo ń bọ̀. Mo wá gbọ́ tí mo sì ṣe ń pariwo lókè. Ṣé ìyá Lágbájá ò gbọ́ pé àwọn onímọ́tò kìíní ti dé ni? Òun náà wá sáré wá sójú window. Ṣé ò gbọ́ ní ṣé ò ṣí eré ni? Ò gbọ́ pé wọ́n ti dé ni? Mo ní ṣé kí n má wọṣọ fún ọmọ, má ṣàwọṣọ fún bébì. Ìyẹn ni mo sọ tó wọlé wá bá mi. Kọ́ tí mo mọ̀ mọ́ nìyẹn. I was not telling the grandmother that this is what happened. Ìgbà tí mo sì ẹ̀dẹ̀ máa wọlé, pẹ̀lẹ́, the mother gave me paracetamol to use. The paracetamol. Èmi mo mọ owó tí àwọn parents mi ná ní ọjọ́ yẹn because that day mo ti wá look pay ẹ mọ̀ ẹni bíi pé ọ̀jẹ̀ ti tán lára mi bóyá fún mi lọ́rùn yẹn mo ṣe pé nurse kó wá treat mi nínú ilé wọn wá bí mi pé ta ló pe nurse ta ló fẹ́ sanwó báwo la rẹ̀ ọjọ́ yẹn tí ìyá yẹn ti wọlé tó ti fún mi paracetamol náà ni òun náà ò dẹ̀ yà sí díẹ̀ mọ́ ibẹ̀ mo ti wá realize pé no àwọn èèyàn sọ fún mi pé kí n máa enjoy pé ilé ọkọ ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ni I'm going to die in this place because mo ti rí pé bí kí n kú ni kò sí anything kò sí ìrànlọ́wọ́ kankan kò sí anything mo wá jókòó wá pé I will have to leave I just have to leave even that day that I left I don't really want to go but because mo dé wọ́n ti da nǹkan sínú ọbẹ̀ wọ́n ti da iyọ̀ sínú ọbẹ̀ mo rò pé tó bá lọ da poison sí ń kọ́ pé ó mà máa da kí n kúrò kí n lè ní ẹ̀mí fi ṣèyá àwọn ọmọ mi because with what is happening they might end up putting up poison in the food tí máa kú má dẹ̀ gba àwọn ọmọ I just have to leave then I left that night after I left ó wá sílé wa ó wá ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ kí n padà I said no I am not going back to that family house his grandmother came mo ní màmá mi padà sí family house yẹn sẹ́ mi sọ pé mo kọ̀ ọ́ torí mo ti bímọ 4 fún but kó lọ gbalé maybe tá bá kúrò ní under family maybe I'm an happy but I am not going back there because tó bá ti ṣe àwọn kinní yẹn tán á wá máa bẹ̀bẹ̀ bíi pé kinní kan ká lójú ẹ̀ ni and when he is beating me ó máa ń dàbí I don't want to use a wrong word here there's this àwọn nǹkan tó máa as in the way bí mo ṣe máa rí ó yàtọ̀ sí òun fúnra ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ni boom 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 kì í máa pariwo ó ti pa mí ó ti pa mí ó nobody will come and knock on the door that fi ọmọ yìí sílẹ̀ the second day wọ́n á rí mi gbogbo ojú mi á ti wú màá máa wé scarf fi bojú káàkiri bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ti rò pé no I can't continue like this tí bá fẹ́ ṣe ìyá àwọn ọmọ mi let me leave ìgbà tó wá ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ mo ní I cannot go back to that house except tó bá gbalé tó dẹ̀ wá ṣe ìyàwó mo fẹ́ ṣe ìyàwó iná ṣẹlẹ̀ mo ní yes mo ní mo fẹ́ ṣe ìyàwó ó ní okay òun máa mọ̀kọ́ tó máa ṣe òun máa lọ bá àwọn dádì òun sọ because òfin tí mo filẹ̀ nìyẹn pé mo fẹ́ ṣe ìyàwó kó dẹ̀ gbalé I'm ready to come back ó lọ I don't know mi mo respond tó fún mo ṣáà rí pé kò lè sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ lọ títí mọ́ èmi ṣáà capitalize ló pé ó má ṣe ìyàwó o bó o tiẹ̀ ṣe aláriwo introduction ẹ wá dọ̀bálẹ̀ pé mo bẹ̀bẹ̀ fẹ́ then I'm ready to come back there kó dẹ̀ gbalé kò ṣáà sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀yẹ mọ́ pé má wọrí díẹ̀díẹ̀ ni tínú dádì bá ti yọ sí ẹ o máa ṣe kíni kan tínú dádì bá ti yọ sí ẹ kíni kan tí mo ṣe there was a time àbúrò bàbá yẹn his younger sister the woman is late now wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe wedding fọmọ wọn so a lọ dáná ìyàwó normal now a lọ dáná ìyàwó ẹmọ ibi mo ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ ìyá yẹn wá sọ fún àwọn tó jọjọ kò pé ọmọ yìí dẹ̀ dára bó mi ìmọ̀kọ́ tó ṣe fún bọ̀dá mi ó kórìíra rẹ̀ bí the mother was not the woman was not saying that ó kórìíra rẹ̀ bí ìyá yẹn wá pè mí wá ìyá alágbájá kí ló ṣe fún bàbá ọkọ ẹ náà bọ̀dá mi máa kórìíra ẹ she was not telling her friends pé bọ̀dá mi kórìíra wọ́n ní alátànà tó mọ̀ etí níbi iṣẹ́ ló ń ṣe ọmọ tó wá fẹ́ ṣèyàwó yẹn ọmọ woman yẹn wà bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ní gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe fún ìyá alágbájá ẹ̀ kọ́ má jẹ́ káwọn lọ bá rú ẹ̀ pàdé ní ibi táwọn lọ torí ẹ̀san máa ké o pé ẹ̀rù ń bà àwọn the girl was now lamenting mo wá bọ́sítà mo wá lọ ké pé kí ni mo rí lè ṣe gangan àti kí ni mo ṣe fún bàbá yìí because I don't know wọ́n kórìíra mi débi pé ó máa ń hàn àti mo máa ń rí ní ojú wọn tí a bá jí láàárọ̀ ẹ̀tọ́ wa ni láti gòkè lọ kí wọn ó wá lọ́jọ́ kan mo ti rí pé wọ́n ti wà lókè lójú wíńdò mo wá kọjá mo wá gbà dáàdì ti wà lókè mo wá gun step pé kí lọ kí wọn ṣé mo pé nígbà mo gun step yẹn dé àárín méjì this man spat on my head wọ́n tún tó lé mi lórí ní àárọ̀ kùtùkùtù ẹ mọ̀ mo ṣe wá rí mo pé ìtọ́ èmi dẹ̀ ti rí wọn pé àwọn ló wà lójú ìdòkọ́ tó fẹ́ jẹ́ kí n gòkè wá kí wọn nìyẹn so kí tó máa gun step yẹn dé òkè yẹn mo kọ̀ gbúrúgbúrú ẹni yẹn ti sá. Meanwhile the first wife and 2 of his daughters wọ́n wà lójú window kejì. Àwọn yẹn ṣì wò pé kí ló dé tí ẹ mọ̀ wọ́n wò pé kí ló dé tí láti sá, kí ló dé tí láti sáré wọlé bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn làwọn yẹn ṣì sọ mo kọ̀ wọlé ni. Wọ́n ní kí ló dé kí lẹ rí nísàlẹ̀ tí wọ́n fi sá. Wọ́n ní rárá mọ́mì ta ló sá kọjá báyìí. Àwọn ní kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀. Mo ní ẹni yẹn tutọ́ lé mi lórí. Mo wá pretend bíi pé mi mọ̀ pa mo ní ẹni yẹn tutọ́ lé mi lórí ni. Àwọn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta yẹn wá wojú ra wọn báyìí. Ìyá yẹn àtàwọn wá wojú ra wọn báyìí. Ìyá yẹn má bínú lọ ṣan orí ẹ̀. Mo ní mọ́mì bọ̀tá ló kọjá nísinsìnyí. Ìwọ ṣáà lọ ṣan orí ẹ̀. Wọ́n wá bú sálẹ̀ mo lọ ṣan orí. Mi mọ meaning but later on I got to know the meaning of that.
What's the meaning?
That is pure hatred. Ìkórìíra gidi lórí ìṣẹ̀dá ọmọ ọlọ́mọ. Ìkórìíra gidi. Later I got to know all those things. How they did me dirty in the house. Mo wá wo báyìí wípé what will I do? So when the guy was now saying ká padà sí ilé yẹn, mo ní èmi ò padà síbẹ̀ ó máa gbalé ni. Ó ní òun ò lówó ilé lọ́wọ́. Mo ní fine. Gbogbo owó ọjà tí mo tà máa kó sílẹ̀ ká fi gbalé. Yes, I dropped the money because the grandmother was not saying tó bá jẹ́ ilé yẹn kẹ́tẹ̀ ṣe kọ́kọ́ gbalé ná. Bóyá the grandmother really want us to have happy home. Pé ètè ṣe kọ́kọ́ gbalé ná. Mo bá kówó lé sílẹ̀. I remember ọjọ́ tí mo fẹ́ kówó lé lẹ́gàn mo make sure pé àti débi tá ti fẹ́ gbalé láti lọ sanwó fún landlord kí tó kówó fún lẹ́nu step. Adẹjọ́ lọ, adẹkọ sí paper Mr and Mrs. ó dẹ̀ fún wa ní kí adẹ̀gbálé yẹn. Ọjọ́ tá a mú sílé yẹn gangan tá a ń pàkẹ́ ẹrù gangan. Ẹrù wo ni jẹ́rọ wa náà ni? Láti ń jà. Yìí gan eléyìí kọ́ ló yẹ kó gbé eléyìí kọ́. Kò tó túmọ̀ tá a délé yẹn ìjà lé ìjà lọ́la. Ó máa nù mí. Débi pé neighbor máa sáré wọlé wá bá wa pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ kí ló ó máa nù mí. Ibi mọ́jú pé kò ṣe pé òun fún wa lówó oúnjẹ. Nínà tó ń ná mi lílé yín yẹn náà ló tún ṣe ń ná mi báyìí. Wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ pé tá a bá kúrò ó máa change. Definitely this thing is not changing. Mo wá ní no mi ò lè gbà kó máa nà mí bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́. Mo wá lọ sí human rights kan ní àdúgbò bẹ́ẹ̀ pé ó máa ń nà mí wọ́n wá invite. Má yẹn wá bá sọ pé ọjọ́ tó bá tùnà àwọn máa fọlọ́pàá gbé ó lóun ò ní ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́. Ó sì ṣe o. Ó sì ṣe. The last one tó wá ṣe èmi náà wá retaliate. Because bó ṣe nà mí tó wá ó nà mí tán ó wá ń call I don't know maybe he's talking to one of his family members I don't know but he was on call. Èmi náà ya gbé ike èmi náà wá là á mọ́ padà. That was the first time tèmi náà máa ṣe kí ni pé jẹ́ kí èmi náà ṣe díẹ̀ fún ẹ. Ó wá bójú ẹ̀yà ó ṣe gbá landlady wá bọ́ sílẹ̀ pé wáì tó máa ń na ọmọbìnrin àti ọjọ́ tẹ́ ti kó dé nílé ló ti nà kí ni ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tí ọmọ yìí ṣe fún ẹ kò lè sọ anything. Ó lọ. Ṣé mo pé ní time tá a fi kó sílé yẹn àwọn èèyàn wá pè mí láti àdúgbò church yẹn pé ọmọ yìí ò máa nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara ẹ̀. Ṣé ọkọ ni ó tán láyé yìí ni àbí nǹkan mi? This guy is not taking up his responsibilities. You are the one doing everything. Ẹ tún lọ gbalé. Ṣé o mọ̀ pé bàbá ẹ̀ máa ń gbé ẹ ṣépè lójoojúmọ́ nínú church? People are not calling that. Ṣé ò lẹ́mìí ara ẹ lónìí? This man said leave my son. Pé ojoojúmọ́ ló ń gégùn fún ọmọ wọn láì kí n ṣe. Àwọn èèyàn wá pé and I told him pé why tí ó jẹ́ pé dáàdi ẹ̀ máa ń ṣe kọ báyìí fún mi. Ó ní àwọn parọ́ ni èmi kọ́ ló ń bá wí. There was a day nígbà tí mo wà níbẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe 3 days program lọ́wọ́. Lára àwọn church member yẹn wá wọnú room mi a kò jọ sọ̀rọ̀ normal talk because I don't associate with anybody because anybody tí bá associate mo wá ní mo sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn so I was not like mo máa ń dá wà ní so lady yẹn wá sínú yàrá mi a kò jọ sọ normal something. Lára àwọn àbúrò ẹ̀ ló kọjá wọ́n kàn lọ sọ fún bàbá wọn pé èmi ti rojọ́ mo ti ṣe I don't know in the church tó ń ṣe program lọ́wọ́ nírọ̀lẹ́ ni bàbá yẹn kàn pé lady yẹn síta kó kúnlẹ̀ bàbá pè mí náà síta. Wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ bí èpè bí ègún lémi àti lady yẹn lórí. Lady yẹn wá képe kí lòun ṣe òun lọ jókòó sí yàrá lágbájá ẹ lọ ń rojọ́ báyìí yẹn wá ní nothing of such happened. Kó bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ò ṣẹlẹ̀ pé kò sí kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ó jẹ́ ègún tí bàbá yẹn ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ọmọ wọn lórí láì ṣe mi I couldn't take it anymore. Mo dìde bí mo ṣe dìde àwọn èèyàn pariwo because they see him as small God. They were like Oh, má dìde. No, mo kò dìde ni. Mo wá bọ́tà. Kò kúrò ní compound, mo wá lọ wá bí kan jókòó sí. Because I couldn't enjoy it. Èpè gidi ló ṣẹlẹ̀ mi lórí ìkúnlẹ̀ níbẹ̀. Mi ò lè enjoy ẹ̀ mọ́. Mo wá kúrò. Then I stopped attending the service. Láti ọjọ́ yẹn tí kinní yẹn ti ṣẹlẹ̀ pé ẹ ṣe pé fún mi. What have I done? Èèyàn wọnú yàrá wá bá mi, a jọ ń sọ̀rọ̀. So ó wá jẹ́ kí gbogbo church member máa sá fún mi. You understand? Nobody want to relate with me. Nobody want to talk to me because wọ́n ní pípẹ́ táwọn bá bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ táwọn bá rán ni wọ́n ti, you understand? So mo wá dá wà. Ó ti wá jẹ́ kí n máa wà depressed. I could èmi gan ìjọ èèyàn mọ́. Let me not lie to you. Mi ò jó èèyàn mọ́. Mo ti look so tattered. Kò sí fọkànbalẹ̀, nothing. Then I like I can't stay again.
How long lẹ lò nínú marriage yẹn?
I stayed like 8 years.
Altogether.
So
So in 8 years, you had 4 children.
yes.
So what is it like now? Since what time did you leave the marriage?
I left in 2012.
You
I left the compound in 2012. And that same 2012, he came back.
That's when you go back.
He
You got
an apartment. So in 2013, ó kàn dé lọ́jọ́ kan lálẹ́ ọjọ́ kan pé ojú òun ti ká, wọ́n sọ pé òun lórí mi. Wọ́n sọ so many things. Wọ́n wá pé lórí àzá o. Mi ìra mọ́tò mi ìkọ́lé. Room and parlour là ń gbé. Room and parlour face me and slap you. Ní chair, just bed with the 3 children. Ó ṣáà bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ so many things. Then mo wá ní small phone kan nígbà yẹn tó lè record. Mo wá record gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ lálẹ́ ọjọ́ because mo pé I have to tender these things to my family. Ó ṣáà ṣe lọ́jọ́ yẹn, ojú òun ti là, ó ṣáà gbé báàgì ẹ̀. Ó gbé báàgì ẹ̀, ó bá lọ. It was around to 12 ló bá kúrò lóòru. Ó bá ṣáà lọ. Then lóòru ìgbà tó débí kan after 1, my father called me. Lágbájá, kí ló dé tó lé ọkọ ẹ síta? Mo ní mo lé ọkọ síta. Yes, òun ló wá kan géètì báyìí, ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn ló wà báyìí tó ń sunkún pé ó lé òun síta. Mo ní dáàdì, ṣé nǹkan tó sọ fún yín nìyẹn? Dáàdì mi ní yes. Mo ní okay, ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ kó wà ńbẹ̀. Ìdájí as early as 5 a.m. Màá dọ́dọ̀ yín. Pé thank God I have those things I recorded on the phone. By the time tí màá débẹ̀ ibi kan 5:30 to 6. Ibi tó sùn sí, wọ́n lọ wo bẹ̀, wọn ò bá mọ́. Ó ti lọ. Báàgì tó gbé, ó gbé sílẹ̀ ńbẹ̀. The bag ó sì wà ní ilé wa dè ní láti 2013 yẹn. Ó sì wà ní ilé wa dè ní. Báàgì tó gbé, ó wà níbẹ̀. Tell me, where is this man? Wọ́n bá ní kó lọ wo bóyá ó lọ toilet, wọ́n bá ní wọn ò rí. That me wá pẹ̀lú phone, where are you? Òun ti lọ ní sàdá mi, ó lọ kẹ̀. Ṣé bí wọ́n ló wá fẹjọ́ ẹni yìí sùn pé ó dẹrẹ̀ síta? Then she's here now. Let us ká sọ kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀. Ó ní dáadé ẹ má worry sir. Torí ó ti mọ̀ pé òun parọ́ mọ́ mi ni. And I played the recorded things for my dad. Everybody call am pé ó ṣàdúrú. Even nínú nǹkan tí mo record ó bú àwọn parents mi gan níbẹ̀. Pé ó ṣàdúrú nǹkan báyìí. Ló dẹ̀ tún wá sọ nǹkan báyìí. Mo wá ní lára nǹkan tó máa ń ṣe fún mi líle wọn nìyẹn. Ó wà manipulative. Mo ní kò dẹ̀ sí ẹni tó máa ń fẹ́ gbọ́ tèmi. Wọ́n máa níbi pé nǹkan tó ti sọ yẹn ni. Mo ní nǹkan tó ń ṣe gangan lè rí yẹn.
So where is he now?
Ó ṣì wà ní ilé wọn.
Wow.
Yes. According to what I heard. Because after he left that 2013, ìgbà tó wá di 2015 tí son mi wá fẹ́ ṣe common entrance GS1, I took the son there. Mo débẹ̀ mo rí màmá, wọ́n ní mọ́mì, bàbá àwọn ọmọ yìí ńkọ́? Wọ́n ní àwọn ọmọ ibi tó wà, ẹ mọ ibi tó wà, phone number ẹ̀ kọ́, àwọn ò ní phone number. Mo ní anyways, èmi nìkan mo ń dá gbọ́ ọmọ mẹ́ta láti jọ ẹ̀. Eléyìí dẹ̀ ti fẹ́ wọ GS1 báyìí. Kó wá san owó common entrance. The mother now said àwọn ọmọ kan táwọn máa sọ kì í jẹ́ káwọn lọ rí dádì náà. Wọ́n lọ wọ́n ní dádì sọ pé kémi kọ́ ọmọ sílẹ̀. Tí bá ti mọ̀ pé mi ò lè kọ́ ọmọ sílẹ̀, àwọn ò ní owó school fees ọmọ kankan tí àwọn fẹ́ san. Mo wá sọ fún mọ́mì pé dádì sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. mo ní ṣe mọ̀ pé nígbà tí mo wà nínú ilé ìgàn báwọn ọmọ mi ò lọ fún tó lọ school fún 2 weeks sanwó school fees wọn rí o. Mo ní anyways mama kó wọn lọ Ọlọ́run tó ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ kò kúrò nídìí àrùn ìgbà táwọn abínú ebi pa wá náà na manager I will continue and I left. Ọmọ yẹn wá sọ fún mi pé let's check Aunty Lagbaja's house, his younger sister house pé it might be there and truly ibẹ̀ ló wà. Bàtà wa lọ àwa yà sí ilé àbúrò àríbàtẹ̀lẹ̀ inú mi àmọ̀pọ̀ wà nílé. Ọmọ yẹn that boy wanted to see him, you know, as a ọmọ now. Yeah, my daddy, I know you're inside, come outside. Go down. Mo wá sọ fún ọmọ yẹn pé kó jẹ́ ká máa lọ. Ọmọ yẹn feel reluctant pé he's inside. Ìgbà tí ó dẹ̀ dá wa lóhùn ńkọ́. Mo wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sọ pé ó wà nílé ò dá wa lóhùn kò sí wàhálà. Mo wá sọ̀rọ̀ sílẹ̀. Kúdìbìlà kí n tó rìn dé bus stop. Ìyá ẹ̀ pè mí lórí fóònù. Kí ló dé tó gbálé Lágbájá lọ? Tó lọ ń ṣépè níbẹ̀. Mo ní mo gbálé Lágbájá lọ. Mo ní kò sẹ́nibọ̀dì nílà. How come téèyàn wá mọ̀ pé mo wá síbẹ̀ tó sọ pé mo sọ̀rọ̀. Mo ní mọ́mì then hide fún mi ni. Fẹ́ kó take up responsibilities àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ni. Mo ní anyways no problem. That was there. Ọmọ tí mo mú lọ bẹ̀ nígbà kan ọmọ interest ọmọ yẹn ti wà ní 200 level nísìn. All alone by myself.
So what do you want?
Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ nísìn ni wípé because after 12 years the father called my mom on the 1st of January
Of this year.
He called last year. Wọ́n bá àwọn ọmọ sọ̀rọ̀. Lẹ́yìn January last year, wọ́n tún wá pè ní January ọdún. Was on the 1st. He was not telling my mom that ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ Bíọ́lá o. Kò jẹ́ kí ìjà tán. But mo sì wá pè mí. I was not supposed to go to kò yẹ kí n lọ síbẹ̀ ní on the 1st yẹn. Mo wá pé okay. Mo wá lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ mọ̀ sí mi. Wọ́n máa ní pé wọ́n tó bá ti dé kí a pe àwọn. Mo ṣàgbà fóònù mo pè wọ́n. Wọ́n bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ kí n jẹ́ kó tán sí. Mo ní dáàdì èmi ò bá yín ní issue. Everything is okay but tell your son to take up his responsibilities. Mo ní ṣé mi try láti ìkókó kéèyàn máa dá tọ́ ọmọ mẹ́ta fúnra ẹ̀. Ẹni kó take up responsibilities ẹ̀. Wọ́n á ní okay má worry ó máa ṣètò ẹ̀ ó máa ṣe kíni kan. Mo ní no problem. Wọ́n ní kí n gba nọ́mbà àwọn kí n máa pè wọ́n. Fine, I collected his number. Mo pè wọ́n ní ọjọ́ kan káwọn ọmọ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀. Mo ní dáàdì nọ́mbà Ṣẹ́gun kan. Meanwhile mo ti pàdé younger sister ní outing rí tí mo request fún phone number ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀. She refused to give it to me. But èmi ti wá ní nọ́mbà yẹn lọ́wọ́. But all this right tí mo ti lọ́wọ́ mi ò pé. And I purposely asked the father that daddy send nọ́mbà Lágbájá fún mi. Wọ́n á ní máa ní kí ẹnìkan send ẹ̀ sí ẹ nísìnyí wọ́n porúkọ àbúrò ẹ̀ kó máa send it. They did not send it. Then I now chatted him with the list nǹkan táwọn ọmọ fẹ́ ní school mo wá send ẹ̀ sí lórí WhatsApp. Mo wá pe bàbá ẹ̀ pé daddy o èmi ti ní nọ́mbà ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ o mo dẹ̀ ti drop nǹkan táwọn ọmọ ní need fún school fún. Daddy ní okay. Mo ní but a ti ń pè kò gbé call yẹn. Mo ní kò gbé call kẹ́ mo ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sà. Wọ́n ní òun náà ló wà ń bí báyìí wọ́n wá gbé call fún. Mo ní okay mo ṣáà jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ ẹ bá sọ mo ní anyways nǹkan tágbára ẹ bá ká fi support àwọn ọmọ ẹ. Meanwhile mo bóun gan fún ẹ pàdé ní outing kan ní 2017. Ìkan lára àwọn ex-girlfriend àbúrò ẹ̀ ló ṣe birthday party so I was invited to the party and I met him there. He could not even recognize me. He didn't even recognize me. I have to introduce myself to him again.
Wow.
Yes. Èmi mo ṣe pé Lágbájá ń bá yọ glasses ojú mi. Èmi ni. Báwo ni? Àlàáfíà. Ẹnìkan dẹ̀ wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ bóyá ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ ni. Máa sọ fún màá pé iṣẹ́ mo pẹ́ ní tó dúró ẹ̀ ni mo bí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ inú mi fún. Ọmọ 3 ni mo bí fún ẹni. Ọmọ 4 ká má ka ọkọ mọ́ àlàyé. The man was shocked that kò bá wọn sọ rí pé òun tiẹ̀ ní ọmọ níbì kan. Mo ní yes kò lè sọ fún yín. Mo ní but wọ́n ní ẹni kú àti ẹni nù wọ́n máa pàdé lọ́jọ́ kan. Mo ní mo pàdé ẹ̀ lẹ́ni báyìí. Wọ́n á ní okay let me give you your son's phone number kò lè máa bá àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. Ó ní má worry. Kò gbà. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi tẹ̀ ṣe ń bá mi wípé kí ló dé tí o lọ ń bá kó gba phone number. Mo ní no mo ní torí ọjọ́ iwájú ni kó má dàbí pé mo kó ọmọ sá fún. Mo ní torí pé mo mọ̀ wọ́n dáadáa. mo ní mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ nísì pé kò gbà ó ṣojú everybody mo mọ̀ pé kò ní ìgbà torí kò fẹ́ take up any responsibility at all ni. That was in 2017. So when nígbà tí bàbá wa pè wá lọ́dún yìí tí wọ́n sọ pé okay fine àti send list nǹkan táwọn ọmọ need fún kó take up responsibility kò ṣe anything. Àwọn ìgbà tí mo ti ní phone number lọ́sùn máa mọ̀ drop phone yẹn fáwọn ọmọ yẹn pé kọ́ pé because I want them to have connection with him because I know them for sure pé nǹkan tó ń sọ kiri pé ó kó ọmọ sá fún àwọn wọn ò sọ fáwọn èèyàn pé nǹkan táwọn ṣe fún mi so mo máa fẹ́ káwọn ọmọ yẹn máa relate pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ ṣé mo pé àwọn ọmọ yìí máa pè kò ní pick up wọ́n máa pè even my daughter ìyẹn máa ẹ mọ̀ ẹ máa pé he's not even picking why he's not picking man send him voice note on WhatsApp àwọn yìí máa tún send voice note ó máa listen sí kò ní respond. So I was not forced to call his father that why tí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ń pè tí kò kí ń dá wọn lóhùn bàbá wa ní àṣé kò dá wọn lóhùn mo ní kò ń dá nǹkan tí mo sọ ọdún yìí ni o ní January pé ṣé kò dá wọn lóhùn mo ní kò dá wọn lóhùn. Father now said he's here so mo wá ní kò dá kí àwọn ọmọ máa pè kó má pick call náà kò make sense now kò make sense ni mo sọ o ó dẹ̀ flare up lórí fóònù ṣé tó pé mo ti ń gbé kọ́ọ̀lù yín àbí kíní kan ó dẹ̀ cut phone afẹ́ tí sọ ma pé ṣé mo tún wà pé ṣé mo sọ nǹkan tí kò yẹ kí n sọ ni pé kò make sense ni mo ṣé mo bú ni and I called the number back ìyẹn number dáadé pé dáàdì bó ti ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ máa try láti explain bàbá yẹn náà kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ pariwo ó ṣe máa sọ pé kò ó ṣe máa bú mo ní mi máa bú ó ní mò ń sọ pé àwọn ọmọ yẹn ń pè kò gbé kò pé kò make sense bóyá ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ pé ó tiẹ̀ mọ̀ bóyá wọ́n wà ní danger or anything tó fi ń pè for days ó ní nǹkan tí mo sọ nìyẹn bàbá ni the way the father was not talking èmi náà wá sọ pé dáàdì iṣẹ́ tẹ wá rí bó ṣe wá tó yìí ẹ̀yin ọmọ yín náà lè máa wà ẹ̀yin ẹ̀ náà lè ti wà látọjọ́ ẹ̀ but as it is now táwọn ọmọ bá dàgbà wọn mọlé bàbá wọn kò fẹ́ take up responsibility but àpàdéra wa níbi tó yẹ ká ti pàdéra wa. And I end up the call. The father did not commit till now. Even himself did not commit till now. When my son came back from school of recent now, he said, Mommy, let me send him my account number. She be account number mi, orúkọ mi ló wà ńbẹ̀, surname mi ló dẹ̀ wà ńbẹ̀. Ọmọ yẹn ti send account number sí bí ẹ̀mẹ́rin. He did not even respond, not even 1,000 naira.
Like I asked earlier, what do you want?
Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ nísìnyí wípé he should take up his responsibilities. No matter how small, no matter how little, kó fi support our ọmọ because tó bá dọjọ́ wájú sọ́ni mu wọn ló ń jẹ́ because ìyá ẹ̀ máa ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀ kan fún mi nígbà yẹn pé mò ń bá àwọn tó ọmọ ni pé tó bá yá ọmọ àmọ́lé bàbá ẹ̀ and èmi náà dẹ̀ mi lè máa jẹ̀yà lọ títí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn lórí ọmọ tí bàbá wọn dẹ̀ wà láyé kò kú kò rùn kò ṣàìsàn tí ò dẹ̀ support àwọn ọmọ. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ ká rí kò ṣe dáadáa tó bá dọjọ́ wájú tí kò bá ṣe ọ̀tá mi àwọn ọmọ máa lọ bá a wá jẹ nǹkan tí mo ṣe sílẹ̀ but now that he's alive I am alive he should support his children.
In all of this, what have you learned?
Nǹkan tí mo kọ́ nídìí kínní ni wípé no matter what nǹkan téèyàn bá ń face in any situation téèyàn bá wà kéèyàn má máa wo ariwo ọjà because ariwo ọjà ni mo wò àwọn tí mo bá pàdé níbẹ̀ torí ìgbà tí mo lose first child yẹn ló yẹ kí n ti kúrò but nǹkan tó ń fún mi ṣé máa pè ní orientation tó ń fún mi ní pé ilé ọkọ lọmọ ń jókòó sí ilé ọkọ ti bímọ kan síbẹ̀ kò nídìí kó lọ so ó jẹ́ kí èmi náà ríra mi wípé I have to stay in this suffering. Àwọn kan lè wà níbẹ̀ lénìí tí wọ́n pass through nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn mo fẹ́ kọ́kọ́ gbọ́n níbẹ̀ pé they should try kọ́ máa rora wọn pé torí time yẹn mo rora mi pin gan ni but it only take the grace of God for me to buckle up àìjẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ maybe ọ̀tá mi ò bá ti kú sí ìdí domestic violence maybe mi ìbá má sí láyé lónìí so mo fẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn kọ́ one or two things níbẹ̀ kí wọ́n máa wò ó pé torí pé àwọn ti bímọ kan àbáwọn ti bí méjì mẹ́ta mẹ́rin káwọn wá òpá àwọn fẹ́ máa endure pains yẹn tó bá endure pains yẹn tó bá tẹ̀mí wọn bá bọ́ lọ́la àwọn ló máa lose àwọn ló máa lose.
All right, ma'am. Thank you for coming on the show. Thank you for sharing your experience with us. To daddy, mommy, and the uncle that is involved, we're not saying you're wrong. Like Yorubas will say, agbo ẹjọ́ ẹnìkan dá, àgbà òṣìkà ni. A ò kí ń dájọ́ fún ẹni tí ò bá sí lórí show wa ń bí báyìí pẹ̀lú wa. But ẹjọ́ tí èmi fẹ́ dá wọn, tèmi fẹ́ béèrè ni mo ti béèrè lẹ́ẹ̀kan. I ask her that you said this person was beating you. You had the first baby, the second baby, the third baby, the fourth baby, and then you were there. And she said, oh, because of what she was thought, the orientation she had, and she couldn't leave and everything. So, but I know as a woman, she has probably tried. You have your reasons why you do that. But like she said, it's not, we're not here to blame anybody. Daddy, Emma Bino, mommy, Emma Bino, Mokikirela, wow. But to the uncle that is involved, please, you have your children's number, or you can call them. Please just take responsibility. And of course, if you feel you want to come and share your side of the story, or any member of the family, like we are always saying, we are not a biased show. We don't, that's not what we are running. We're not running a biased show. So if you think you want to say your part of the story, that she lied against you or she's not saying the truth, please, our number is on the screen, is on the timeline. Editor, please put it on the timeline so that they will know. They can call. You can reach us on what's it called, on Instagram at talk to be 5000 if you want to say your part of the story. But if you don't want to talk, we don't even, it's not important. It's not as important as you taking responsibilities on those kids. They need you in their lives. They need you. 3 kids, they need you. Kò sí bó ṣe lè jẹ́, ọjọ́ kan máa dàgbà, tó máa dàgbà, wọ́n á máa rántí pé our father wasn't there for us, regardless of what has gone down between you and the mom. Please, sir, we're just begging you. Ẹ má bínú, ọmọ kékeré ni wá o. We are tó dá yín lẹ́jọ́, but please, we just want the parties that are involved to please, make amends. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run, because of the kids, their lives, their future is very, very important. We appreciate you. Thank you so much, my namesake. God bless you.
God bless you too, ma.
This is to say thank you for coming on the show. To say we really appreciate you.
Thank you, ma. God bless
Thank you so much. All right, guys, I'm sure you've learned one thing or the other. Please, if you're out there, you're going through domestic violence because you've had a child or two, there is no time that is too late for you to start all over again. This, in the course of this program, I've learned a lot. I've seen a lot of people that ended up leaving the marriage after a very long time. So if you think it's not working, it's not good, I don't like divorce, I don't support separation. But if that is the only option that you have, and the only reason you are staying there is because I don't know where to go, I don't know where to start from, I don't have a life, I don't have what to eat, Emma rora yin pin. At the end of the day, if you die, life will continue. And because of that child, or because of the children that has made you stay, if you die, those children are still going to live. For any reason, domestic violence should not be condoned. And this will be our take home today. All right, this is where we'll be saying goodbye till we'll come your way, same time next week on the same channel. Please, if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly do. You can also follow me on Facebook as Abiola Ayomide Adebayo. I am Dr. Abiola Adebayo Akinrinde. I love you, and do not forget, in whatever thing you're doing, put God first, be determined, and stay focused. I love you, and stay blessed.
Talk to be, share your experience.